Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Sicily here on the Lord Master channel. We are back in Salerno for the first time in... Gosh, I don't know when was the last time we left them. But let me go back to the title history. Well, particularly in the Lewa Salerno. Because, boy, it had a varied history. We know that long ago that Amir Sawdan conquered it in the Holy War in 882, and in 908 Stephanos inherited it. It lasted until 953, in which that line from Stephanos branched off to do its own thing, a bit of venturing. So there came the rulers through these from Rashid, Sawdan II, Ridwan, Sawdan III, who was inherited via abdication, and he was purged by Nasser ibn Sawdan of Sicily. Then came this line of Sicilian Catholics under House Mari. And then inherited with this line full of Swabians from Schwaben. Inherited until finally conquered by claimant Amir Sawdan IV, the champion. Although short-lived his reign as the Lord of Salerno, and now his son Hossein ibn Sawdan, who has just been ruling for 2 years now. As a job, really. In which Salerno is now the new realm capital of this frontier of the Sawdanid realm, which is again in part of the United Kingdom of Sicily, though not fully united yet, due to a few entities such as Amalfi. Brittany also has. No, Brittany does not have a presence then. And Capua is also an independent entity. So, there you have it. So now we're dealing with a few issues here during this rule early on. We finally got rid of this corrupt administration that was left over by its predecessors, but it's still plagued with problems. First off, recently looted, which is set to expire in 3 years, which we could start making some real fortune again. And levies have been sacrificed, which was defended an attacked traveler. We've recently expelled a large minority of these heretical Christians, or whatever they call themselves. Pilfered provisions because nobles traveling to help themselves have produced, so people did not like that. And also development has been curtailed recently, before we even came here. But nevertheless, in the next 40 years, this is a home of a shrine of holy relics, as holy relics draws pilgrims from far and wide. There's decrease in the holding tax and the development growth, which is good. Of course, the medical school here, which is always good to have here. But it is not without issues, as I still hold Taranto and Trani in addition to the other parts, as I do not want to give away any more holdings, as I want to keep them for myself. We'll get out of this penalty eventually whenever we get the stewardship skill up. By any means. And subsequently, when I grow up, when I become a man, I need to get married immediately with someone with very high stewardship skill. So we have no choice but to, well, continue to wait it out. And also, I wish to convert a bit more. Not just culturally, but We're working on the culture right now, so in about 8 months' time, they'll have it done. And then I'm gonna have to do something about those little unruly mayors. And as well as, well, we need to change a mufti, because I do not like that. It's someone that low skilled. Like normally the option would be just assassinate. A group of Ashari peasants moved from Potenza to Itpin. Over there. This is the first time that that these Muslims, although mainly Sicilian, have actually went across there. Pretty noteworthy. And when I look at the council, they're pretty much on my side except him, but oh, I'll get rid of him. I know what to do exactly. You know, you can revoke titles off of mayors, especially if you have a reason to. Tell them to get out. So, he's no longer my censor. No, you got the wrong one. He lives over there, in that city. Hey, Mufti. I got something for you. Here. God damn it. It's not what I meant. I was hoping it would, you know, get rid of this position and he'll switch. Not what I had in mind. But I'm sure he appreciates the thought of receiving him a barony. So the Mufti is also the mayor. I thought it would get rid of him. Actually, try this. Ah, it worked. Okay. We got a better one. Huh, I didn't think it would work. Okay. Mufti Kira. This is Vepslai Perma. So, agriculture. Much better. Okay. Go over there. Oh, and as for this give it to a Siculo-Arabic noble, because we need our people of our culture. We already got one here. That's good. I'm aware you're my chancellor, but I don't want to get rid of you because you're talented. Actually, we have someone better. Okay, never mind. You are out of here. He's out of there. I get someone of our culture. Oh, you're ambitious too. But you make a damn good general. When there's going to be times like these. And we'll deal with the Prince Bishop here. Because the Bishop in general, whichever is more convenient. At least they have these. Oh yeah, I know what to do next. Remove the guardian of mine. Switch to another guardian. Someone with high learning. You. And send me to the university. I'll get a much better education. So that money is spent on that. And now we'll ransom those very valuable people. So we'll get our money here. Good. Yo. Sicilian and Shia. Get out. Someone of our culture. That'll do. Here's something that should be noted based on, you know, who's here and whatnot. Despite our differences, cousin, I'd like to learn your language. It's because it's important to learn the language around here in order to offset some penalties. Diseases here. It's in Mola. It's a minor disease. Came from Genumia. It shouldn't be in Salerno. Why on earth would my blind brother want to be the ruler of Apulia? Expedition to Napoli. You're the attacker. Legion's been replaced. Now he's taken over. In times like these, it's best to be aware of any strange smells. This one emanates in the corner of the market square and is positively fragrant. Get your sachets here. Only the freshest and best herbs used. The merch stall is covered in various aromatics. Holds a pouch filled in each hand as he hawks away. Notice me and it extends one for you to try. Only the best, my lord. Keep your right safe from King Odos' pox, it will. apply the statute for the Japan. It does seem like it's something that kept the miasma. I'll buy, but not for that price. I'll try to haggle. 21% chance that we'll reduce the payment. 37% chance that price stays. 30% chance, none. He angrily refuses to sell. Also, my domain limit just went up because support from the region. Liege gets domain limit too. Ah, okay, so we're above the limit. It's the reason for that. Thank you. You know, it's temporary, but it'll do. I can tell this guy to get out of here. Yeah, I can. Get out. So then, this castle is for myself. I've been wanting a sculptor for a long time, and my guardian, Jardin's been promising to get me in 3 months if I start being more rigorous with my studies. I'll study hard, so I should be more trusting, which does have its pros and cons, though. It gives me a bit more diplomacy by reducing my intrigue, but the opinion of liege and the opinion of my vassals goes up. But it does make enemy hostile schemes success chance increase, and travel being less safer. And I can offer potential agents a strong hook. I'm ambitious but trusting. Yeah, we should go more towards colonization. That will get control going up faster once we enter to that phase. Look at you! Well done. Now I want you to... How good is your stewardship? I mean, I know you're not the best at it, but you're the only power of us. I mean, clearly there's ones better than you, but my issue with that is unruly councillors. How long would it take? 6 years. 5 years. 4 years. Oh. Now remember, it's all due to from development is the reason why it would take a longer time. Don't hold a grudge from against me, brother, but we need someone talented for this task. Sorry about this. No, you're currently in a regent, so he's a power vassal, doesn't expect anything. That's good to know. Now it'll take 4 years. 3. Gotta do it for Salerno. This is the heartland of what used to be the Sicilo-Arabic realm and all that. Sickly. But he's got the berries. He should be alright. Samira, you too. Mother. Savvy politician. But we're still quite far away from reaching the next level. Now to get the next part of the culture, I guess. Lives are gold. Gold is the lifeblood of the realm, and merchants bring much of that wealth. Cannon's orders pox still spreads that same realm. However, loot friends brought me several missives from the trade-rich coastal provinces. We can control this outbreak, my lord, Friend says, with what feels like a bluffed conflict. Requiring all merchants sequester themselves while they can bring their goods to markets will ensure they aren't infected. But the unspoken resistance intimate. There's a scant chance this won't damage the inflow of these precious taxes. As I'm trusting these days, I say we cannot risk upsetting the economy. A random domain county of Walid Abdus Salam gains a powerful negative modifier for 8 years and gains 115 gold. Boy, that's a little much for you to have. Conflicting deeds. The scurrious knave sold minor grants allowed to various local magnates. Overlap or override on those of the local ruler. So this has popped up recently. This is definitely curtailing the development, though. At least not by much. And don't forget, we gotta repay that loan. That's my mother you're talking. No, I need her here. Just something to spend with my money. At least on a small basis. I'm saving it up when I go to the university when I grow up. And I'm at an age where I'm allowed to do a grand tour. Which, of course, normally I would go for taxation. But my realm, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So a bit of traveling around wouldn't hurt. Well, I'll think about it. Especially if that area's been diseased, but that's only affecting Mola. Nobody lives there. So you're fine. Even though so travel's a bit more dangerous. Hell, traveling under this phase is dangerous. I mean, you even consider it. One, two, three. All dinner. And travel, very dangerous. Make things worse. You do that. Just something to think about for later. Money is going to be spent elsewhere, such as, you know, meet the peers. I studied the vernacular language progressing fantastically. I feel like I have all the focus and energy. My name is Hossein. I like to eat gingerbread. If I focus even harder, I'll speak fluently in no time at all. Oh, dare to kill him. It's 50-50. Success! Well, what do you say? Doesn't. My that comes across as dishonest mockery. So there you go, I know vernacular. So that'll reduce some of the penalty now that I know the language of the people here. Can at least learn one more. And I thought of it. Why have I learned your language, South Slavic? Man. "95% chance of success." Spare no expense to rebuild it. Sunnism is there again. Should build a keep here. Willing to spend big on this one. It'll take a long time though, but it'll still be under construction for the remainder part of my childhood. You know, since this building is empty, there are other ways. I can hopefully find ways to improve control. I don't think there is much, to be honest. I think they require further upgrades. Revoked your title? Look at you. All this money and you have no idea what you're gonna do with that. Oh, you think you're a powerful vassal, huh? We'll have you dealt with later. Meet the peers. Okay, at least one of them will come. The fastest drum. Nope, it's just gonna be me and my younger brother, Abdurrahman. Very well. This is the only chance that I'll get to do something like this. Everyone is here. There's all the small lords and ladies ushers of the room. I feel myself go. Get here and get here. I'm thrilled to spend some time with other children. Welcome. Remember, third trait's yet to be revealed. Yet to be selected, I should say. It broke my wooded squirrel. That's cruel of you. Is being attacked by the pirate lord of Malta. For what? Once again, he wants another piece of Sicily. You'll do. Come on in. My brother, Wale Abdurrahman, has climbed the highest tree around and is gesturing enthusiastically for me to follow. It wouldn't be the first tree I climb. It looks like a long way up. I won't back down. Managed to climb. Progress increase of 1. My brother and I are watching the Hossein train in the courtyard. Parties Arsenios approaches us with a smile. What do you say, children? Do you think you can handle the basics? I would rather watch you train, because I'm curious. Increasing my martial of 1. I mean, I'm a good fighter, but you need to be as good as a commander, if need be. My brother approached me with a heap of fabric in his arms. As he dumps it on the floor in front of me, I realize it's a heap of clothing. For adults, let's play house together. No, that's so. Let's play chess. I'll further my studies in the art of scholarship. Because that's who I am. I'm that kind of person. Because I'm curious. Negotiate an alliance. In order to stop factionalism between us, an alliance will do. Thank you. My brother, my bodyguard, Stefan, is obviously hiding something. But just agrees to tell me what it is. My brother approaches us and says I join him or game of chess. No, I want to know the secret. So I learned of his secret faith. After all, he's the old Norman. So I already know that he's likely a Catholic. My glory is widely known. It was good to forget all responsibility for a while and spend time with the other children, particularly my brother. But I'm told I have to return to my duties now. We all had so much fun. Hopefully we can do this again soon. Until next time. Good. A little bit of second opinion and knight's increase can go a long way. Expeditionary forces. These combined armies, they want to get Napoli as part of this. They want to take a big bite out of it. Because the kingdom or regno of Sicily and 5,000 strong for the Maltese. And in addition, hiring a mercenary band. Development of 36. The amount of levies they bring. Dear goodness. Ever since we left Malta, with Bashir in charge, he's done pretty well for himself. Oh, still a young man. Shit. Give him time. It's 13. We're taking our time to build a keep so we can improve more buildings. That's something I would invest on during my rule. I'm not going to be an expansionist type unless it's absolutely necessary. I'm actually going to be more into improving the entire realm to keep up with the development growth. As we know that during my rule, we're expected to have urbanization. Earned 92 gold. Skims from the mandate. Thank you. We're waiting for this to go away, then I'll start converting. The faith, not the culture. There's no one better than her. Ah, Velcut, that's my favorite. As I'm about to dig in, my joy is abruptly interrupted by Vittoria. What does she want? Hello there, fiend. What are you eating? Looks disgusting. Let me add some spice to it. Walking close to my plate. A tui, a pile of lava spit, plant straight. There you go, much tastier. He laughs and grins. I'll just grin and bear it. Just be calm. I'm ambitious, but I'm also trusting and calm. Seems a little... I don't know how I feel about this combination. It was a rather poetic person, I think. Gained a rival. The feud broke out between Notaras and House Sawdanid. You know, if I had my way, I would love to. Oh yeah, king of this land. Not to mention I could do a conquest war against you. I would rather hope somebody comes after you in an expedition. Which I might be willing to do that. But of course that requires money up front. But do not underestimate her. Constructing weapon depots over there. Every county owned by me. Control increased development. Yeah, because we've been having trouble of trying to get more control up. If we get more control, that means more taxes and more levies, especially land. Oh yeah, and we're about to get more holding taxes coming up. So, I'll pay you extra. It's a lot of money, but we're going to give it to my half-brother. What do you say? Will you accept? Please, for the sake of us. I'm more than happy to send you shipments of grain from my territory system. Your payment of gold is prepaid. The grain should be arriving shortly. Excellent. Thank you. The people approve of it. But it did nothing for control nor development. Why does it say that then? A walk through Taranto reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived at this once thriving metropolis. The infected is covered from head to toe that are hot to touch. People are already calling this infection spotted fever. While the numbers remain low, it's only a matter of time before it spreads further. It's a minor typhus. Oh dear. Summon the physician. Yeah, it started in Sarante, which is just over there. Nevertheless, it reached there. Summon a physician. So now all counties equal to 10 to 15 to, you know, they're at risk of a plague, vulnerable to plague, for 15 to 20, 20 to 30, susceptible to plague, and prone to plague. Oh, jeez. Summon the physician. Just hope it doesn't come over to Salerno. The dim flickering light at the Jardin's infirmary illuminates the scene as the physician lays out the plan to attack. His health's poor, but he's doing alright in the sense of skill-wise. I have a number of observations regarding spotted fever. Chiefly the way patients are tormented by the camp fever like I've never seen before. The plague does not appear to be too severe. As my recommendation as a professional that we take a light approach and prevent the spread. After all, we do not wish to hurt the economy. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of this plague is mine to make. Soft approach is best. It's a minor disease. This is what's we're expected. But it just spread to here. Oh, there's a very good chance it's about to come into Salerno. One sec. I cannot stop thinking about that Clemenza. The way she smiles, the way she talks, the fact that she does not seem to return my feelings weighs heavy on my heart. Love is a lie. A lie! I increased my intrigue skill. Just in case. Control the plague here. And if you isolate that capital, this will cause control decline. Again, it's a rather novel disease. It's only existed just recently. But here it's very, very vulnerable. 19% that it'll spread here in Salerno. Keep an eye on it. You would see the modern approach would prove successful, but the slowest spread and the disease symptoms during the among the commoners, though the impact is quite minimal, and should at least grant more time to work on a more permanent solution. Wonderful. Hope for the best. Pesto will likely be the most effective if it comes up here. Arch saddle. We got all the early medieval era innovations. So he can no longer be the regent, leaving my mother to take over. You're in seclusion? Yes. Okay. As I pass, I smell a wonderful aroma away from the kitchens. My rumbling stomach spurs me to the doorway. Cautious peek reveals what I've been hoping for. Gingerbread, left unattended. Or seemingly at least. Another worried glance around reveals nothing obvious. Just need to make a break for it. Hossein! I freeze and outstretch a finger press away ecstasy. What do you think you're doing? I mutter some mere voice as stern as it is heartbreaking. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. No increase here. Otherwise, it would have popped up for me. Yeah, it does not appear to be spreading further. It did all it could. In one of the larger villages of Castro, a respected elder recently passed away. He was beloved by all for his virtue and wisdom. As a community leader for many years, he had good relationships with many, always strove to improve everyone's lives. If you had anything bad to say about him, his funeral attracted many who wished to pay their final respects. Some even claim that his spirit will provide the land with many blessings before he passes again. May his soul rest in peace. And other from one local villages, widely revered and renowned through the region, has passed away recently. An intelligent and capable community leader, he led the locals through thick and thin for many years. Some say that the recent prosperity experienced by the area are thanks to his benevolent spirit. That's good to know. Yeah. Success. Subsko-Hrvatsky. It's just for usefulness. Like if I feel like decided to visit the realm, either in Venezia or Boston. Yeah, it didn't really spread too much. Yeah, we should fear Malta. One day it's gonna want to conquer all of Sicily. Carve it up for himself and be the new overlord of Sicily. Development growth of Toronto being reduced due to, a raid today. Cannot wait to make a great effort to restore control by any means. So I got this book. Program's Guide. Can't repair this. Destroy that. Get a little bit of gold out of that. I have my reasons. When I go to that university, I'm going to get my own learning book, hopefully. And there you go. The Pirates of Malta have won again. They're establishing a foothold in Sicily more and more. And it seems they're incapable of trying to stop it. They got a tumultuous gut bought upon by rich food. He was the good. Okay. You got it. In 13 months. Go ahead, begin the conversion. I am at play that guarded Salerno with my peers, in a rare moment free from the watchful eyes of our guardians and tutors. It all happened so suddenly, I sweat on my feet and sent tumbling down the steep hill, my theory holding tightly to me as we rolled down and down. Once at the bottom, I let daze. I was her eyes staring deeply into mine as she smiles and giggles at me. I feel something strange about her when I look back at her. What is this feeling? Maltese girl, daughter of Milius. Love. Because I had this one girl who doesn't mean that I just no. Maybe she'll. So I have a crush on her, not her have a crush on me. That's the difference, you see. Come on, colonization. Once we get out of that colonization phase, we can definitely make real progress. And keep in mind, there's a... Well, not yet, because in the Sicilian culture, I don't think there's any modifiers that actually affects control. But actually this, the 23 worlds. Where's the Siculo-Arabic culture? We also have collective lands, which also causes control to be reduced more. So have a harder time restoring control, but we're doing this out of development. Put this on for the health, in case something were to happen to me. Rome of Sicily has been weakened. The army of Sicily has been weakened. You want the throne? You stupid boy. Alright. When I entered my study for today's lesson, I'm surprised to find my mother, Samira. Given my enthusiasm for the subject, I propose to be the one educating the fine art of correspondence, whose subtlety is not easy to master. It is challenging to catch the right tone, she warns. So let us begin with the simplest form of greeting, without amplification or decoration. Then we embellish things as such to convention to human pride. As my teacher highlights, the variable degrees of flattery found in the simple. This shows arrayed before me. I see how the pen can be wielded in a letter, the way sweet smiles and pouts serve me in person. Finally, writing to unbelievers, concludes the teacher, I recommend avoiding customary wishes for salvation and eternal life. Well, I believe that is enough just for one day. Let's see what you retain. How would you draft a salutation to a vassal with written confidence? Perhaps even a touch of haughtiness, but whose loyalty has come under some doubt. Try my hand at drawing, so this might improve my diplomacy further. I eventually hand my written exercise, unsure of the quality of my attempt. My teacher begins reading. Her expressions are at first unreadable. However, I'm heartened by her nods and quiet hums her breathing. Well done, she exclaims and puts the parchment down. Even as a novice, you evince a natural gift for this craft. With practice and additional instruction, I'm certain you will become quite proficient. Joy to praise. 66% chance that my diplomacy increases. And did. Take a stroll to Castle, pass by the library, where my tax collector that jotted sees required response. Oh God, he mumbles to himself. I cannot do this. These text law treatises are too old, too vague, too disorganized. I might never find anything here. I wanted to check it in minor detail before heading out the analysis again. Oh no, we can have a look at it today. 60% chance I was sure increasing his skills. Or critique spirit was cunning forms. He gained new focus. So we're starting to make some meaningful income now. It does have its own issues with control. It's prone to plague, keep that one in mind. About to turn 15. What's just 4 more months. 3 more months. Come on. It's gonna be back to being Siculo-Arabic again, and it's gonna have massive improvement due to average development of Siculo-Arabic counties. This increases progress faster. Pays 75 gold to me. Good. By my guardian Sawdanid is a truly wonderful place. I run and play, kicking the putrid water around and throwing rocks in the mud. Truly living the best life of the Shab at-Faga. When I say something slowly creeping towards me. Part of the region is the face of a strange corpse. Her look of pure terror, immaculate by the preserved minerals of swamp water. Some dead Siculo-Arabic woman. Jonathan, look what I found. I guess the reason why that event popped up is you gotta have at least one area in your realm in a county that does have this terrain. Wetlands. Look what I found. Now Jonathan was just as shocked as horrified as I am to see the body in the bog, but his look of horror soon melts into one of fascination. My boy, do you recognize these clothes? This is undoubtedly the fashion of the peasantry from 300 years ago. 300 years ago? Drowned. She was 21. So says. There's no doubt about it. This body's been preserved like none I've ever seen before. Why, it's a miracle from Allah. Of that there is no doubt. Allow me to collect these bones and make a fine gift for you. Allah seems to have a strange way of showing miracles. But if Tajan says it, then it must be. What the hell? No, I'm pretty sure this is an evil ghost. I'll say that, because this county's alleged home to a malicious spirit. Increases the holding taxes for some reason. Popular opinion up, and more control growth. That's the most important thing. I don't want those bag of bones. For the next 10 years. Now control is going to be moving in the right direction. Even if it's for a little bit. Still going to take 11 years approximately. But there's going to be some improvements. It's bound to be. Almost there. He improved his defenses, is Amir Bashir of Malta. So yeah, improved holding taxes. Years. That'll definitely prevent peasant revolt. Alright. Now, culture's back into Siculo-Arabic. And with that, control can now improve massively. Now it'll take less 2 years till we get full control. And there's about to be more improvement as we'll be getting closer to the colonization phase. Yes! Way to go! Get it back to the way it was. Keep it up. My regent Samir listens rapidly to my story, eyes alive with interest and affections. I explain in detail the contents of the book by one of my lesser vassals brought before me. Not the most glorious work, but I devoured its contents with gusto. Little Hossein, someday you're going to be the greatest Daga that Salerno has ever had. I'm so proud of the man you're becoming. I'll always be there for you, my Sahib. Even come to the rise of Jahannam itself, you can depend on me. It's a beautiful thought. Hossein is man. Friends forever. That's what I'll say. He's already selfless. You know, we're restoring control in no time, man. They brought in the news as per my lessons. No longer doing this. My teacher, Ajadin's passed away. Illness. Even as I journeyed homeward, it feels strange I'll never see him again. You taught me so much, Ajadin. You'll do. You're wise. And I said to you, I got to have the best education that money can buy. Okay. Okay. I need to borrow gold here. Well, you cannot. Okay. Well, we're in trouble. Gotta cut down on it. Okay, regular duties. That's good to know. You might as well be asking for gifts or money or... Hey, why don't you ask your religious head? If he can afford it. Ask the Caliph. You don't have any, do you? We can't tell. We're gonna be deep in debt because, all because I wanted to go to that university. But don't worry, income will start improving in no time. Actually, stop that. I need to collect taxes here. If it increases the domain tax a bit, then chances to have extra taxes to get us out of debt sooner rather than later. Transitioning to colonization. My sister died. Smallpox. This coming August, I'll be 16. As I face bankruptcy, today I was confronted by a mufti about my lack of sense regarding my empty treasure. Sparing no words and claiming to be inspired by Allah, Kera made it clear his disappointment on how my path was towards salvation was now much farther to be reached. I'll attempt to fast talk the mufti. Maybe. Well, think about it. Thank you. Well, I'll attempt to fast talk the mufti, because I have the diplomacy skill to back that up. Success! I lost 6 piety, so he was chastising me for not having the funds. Once I become an adult, I'll be sure to borrow gold. Friends are often so fickle and prone to betrayal, but never has my dearest friend betrayed me. My favorite toy is more than just toy to me. He is my best friend. However, my bully Victoria has been teasing me relentlessly in front of other children, saying that I'm so pathetic that I can't make real friends. I could toss my favorite toy aside, and bullying would surely stop. But that would mean abandoning my best friend. I will never abandon my best friend. This may lead to either vengeful, forgiving, or shock. Now we're in the colonization phase. So now develop will stall. Now there is no reason for, you know, restoring control to be slowed down now. Because we're going all the way up. Thankfully, Victoria decided to spare my best friend, leaving me to play and talk to him all day. There was a moment where she was looked like an attempt on murdering my best friend, but it seems that my friend lives to see another day. You can pick either trait. You know, since I am a bit trusting, and I guess I'm a little bit nice, so I'll say, I guess she isn't so bad after all. Now I have 4 traits, but I'm sure I'll lose compassionate or one of the other traits. So Hossein is actually more kinder. Ah, damn it. Just the worst timing. Development curtailed for another 10 years. Damn. But, well, after those 10 years, we should have the money for it. But the income is definitely increasing now. Right, conversion complete. It was 9.1, but now it's 8.3. That's because we're doing away with the poll tax thing. We're kind of not interested in doing that. Convert the rest. Fast as you can. The whole realm will be Catholic again. No, not Sunni again. And then we'll kick the Catholics out. Just continuing a policy set by my father. Are you getting enough sleep? My mother's worried question reminds me I have not been sleeping well lately. The constant pressure to doing well all the task outweighs my desire to sleep. She tells me to take the evening off and go to bed early. An offer I happily accept. It's a perfect opportunity to read in bed. Didn't get the learning skill up. Remember, the first thing you're going to do is borrow some gold. And perhaps to do a taxation tour with my vassals. Caliph imprisoned. Toronto's control been lowered. What? With the help of Kiro and the university, I achieved an understanding of scholarship that far exceeded any of my peers. Though I had a natural inclination toward the subject, my mastery of it is still an achievement. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on management. I had some memorable times with Thuria. She truly helped me understand both myself and love. Things Victoria put me through as a child weighed heavily on me. Every time I see her, my mood sure turns sour. You are a man now. I'm a mastermind philosopher. Just what I need. But now, it's time to get serious. Because in life, I wish to be a scholar. That will be my aim. And also, marry somebody with very high stewardship. At the highest possible, so I can hold more land for myself. That's so I'll have her. Yes, I will not have children through that age, but I can get a second wife, which will be the one that they're children with. I just need her over here for the stewardship. And go borrow some gold. Oh, right, we don't have a county that has a pirate den. Well, we can create one. Like, we could make Palai Castro a new pirate den here. Or even better, Taran. And that'd be up to me. That, although, you need the money first, of course. It still costs money to try to establish relations with them. We could tell them to get out of there. To evoke a lease from them. Get them out. Good. Someone loyal. Okay. For the domain limit. Also, you can discharge, offer nothing, just say, alright, Regency's over. Let him take over. Thank you. Okay. Remember, the Regency's gone, so I lose the of all that, so still gotta maintain. 250 gold. So as long as you have enough funds to repay 312 gold, beware that your debts carry over to your primary heir. There, we're out of debt. Now let's get to work. Get this control back up, but things are gonna take time. A little bit at a time. It'll take 19 months, but there are ways to get it going faster. Such as, enacting the decisions, such as managing the Sicilian frontier. Like these bureaucratic records. And tax income especially. As much as I would like to have this, but that'll be for later. This should be the main priority. And then maybe perhaps invite some Norman settlers that would help with economy. He's not the Caliph anymore. He's the one now. So, each passing month, control's going to get better and taxation will get better. Yes, potential peasant revolt in Marsica, but they'll calm down. You want me to be the spy master? Alright, I'll accept. Because this would give me, come on, click, goddammit. Liege's Council. It's good that I'm a spy master right now, but... Come on, job pays well. You can bargain, but need to manage. Update bureaucratic records. Have to do with Arab-Berber. Here it comes. In the chaotic frontier of Sicily, good administrative records can be hard to come by. They can get lost, destroyed, or altered in dubious ways. It's important for my officials to periodically update bureaucratic records from our territories in Sicily. From wills to property deeds, purchase of valuables, and more. My Wazir, Henry, has helped with this effort and recommends that we use either Latin, Greek, or Arab-Berber records from this region to assist us in our efforts in order to be more efficient. One sec, I'm just looking. The recruit soldiers from Sicily part. You need the trade experience of all that. Okay, just making sure. So in this case, rely on the Arab-Berber documents. So remember, small chance each year you will gain a trade experience of it. Every county that I own here, for the next 10 years, control growth goes up faster and holding taxes go up. So there you have it. Every little bit helps. Now it takes 13 months, so we're about a year away till it's back to full control, finally. Amir Bashir Malta decreased relations with Amir Bashir of Malta. Okay, you decreased relations on yourself. That's strange. Promote the culture here. Need to continue with this progress. Ah, yes. A new dynasty legacy. Just a moment. We're about to... Italiano Pax. That might come here. The streets of Salerno have turned silent. Azrael cast his plague over this once thriving metropolis. The skin infected is deep red and covered in lumps and bumps. Countless fresh scars covered the skin with the endless itching. People are already calling this affliction Italiano Pax. It's already happening on my own doorstep. Scenario's soul has been beset by this terrible disease. Continues to creep towards its noble class fast. Just when we were about to get our act together, and it was bound to happen because it shows it is prone to plague. Now it has come here. See? Summon the physician. Summon the physician. It's here. Apocalyptic! I wonder why that little event popped up. Oh my god. We are about to see a very, very deadly disease of smallpox. I am horrified. I mean, it has not entered Salerno yet, but it would be wise to close down right now. Because it just started a few months ago, and it's affecting all over this part of the Western Mediterranean. It hasn't entered Salerno yet, but it's about to. I'm just But what are the chances? 66% chance it will come to Salerno. Apocalyptic. First, treasured knowledge. Development growth plus 20, so even when this so-called apocalyptic one is coming, so this book better save me life. Isolate the capital right now and enter to seclusion, giving them no chance. Carried far away from the stink of that capital's heart late at night, I and my family remain distant from the people of the realm until such time as right to emerge. Communication will be limited, and my throne will feel empty, which remains safe from the death and decay beyond our poor modest walls. Lock the door. Okay, continue with the conversion, then stop at what you're doing. But so far, also St. George's fire is on my computer here, but it hasn't killed anyone yet, but it's spreading like wildfire. I've never seen a regular disease turn apocalyptic. I thought that only happens with the bubonic plague. Apparently not, but I'll on pause at the moment. It hasn't entered here yet. Another year's time, then we have ourselves a keep. But please remember, it hasn't spread inland yet. So I think it's alright to tell the Mufti to convert this last part here. But, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eye on what's going on out there. I'm about to unpause. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Desperate measures is required. Please, don't let it come to Salerno. The disease which was set to spread like a flame of paper across my realm has slowed to a crawl. The radical measures proposed by Hero has been taking a toll on the economy in the short term, but the Italiano pox is not quite the threat we had feared. Major epidemic prevention. Every little bit helps. The infection rate's still increased, but it appears to be holding. 1 sec. At the required pleasantries, he proceeded to ask me to pay the favor of...
Pay me the favor
of that I owe him by presenting some high religious representative I know about. Right, the Grange shepherds. So piety is what he has. You got it. I say that because I'm a compassionate man. Okay, it does not appear to be spreading further than we had originally feared. But people are beginning to die. It is with dismay I noticed that rise. Agropoli is pulling some strings to decrease my legitimacy by spending his own resources to get in my political position. What the hell, man? It has a most opinion of 9. Reduced. I'm livid at him. So, chance to spread it's almost 66%, but it hasn't moved yet. I am not going out there, even though you got a tournament down in Malta. But of course, my rival died of the botched treatment for the smallpox. Yeah, good. Gained a nemesis. Grew up hating me. This was a consequence of this feud between us and Sawdan. One day. Well, he's traveling currently, but you know he's going to be, once he gets settled down in his capital in Amalfi, I'm sure he's going to get caught too. Because people are dying by the many. $52, $54. No. Numbers just keep going up. It doesn't just affect Italia, but parts of southern Italy, most of Corsica, parts of Sardinia, except the most of the inland areas, Tunisia, Algeria, and a bit of Marseille, and even Majorca, the little island there, is even affected by it. 95, 96, 100. It's probably the deadliest disease I've seen yet. Watch him, though. That's my nemesis. If he gets caught by that smallpox. And remember, those who do recover from the smallpox, they are immune to it for life. Household savings goes up. Thank you. Petition rep, homage. Again, the history of me playing Crusader Kings 3 ever since the Legends of the Dead DLC, that's the first time that I've personally seen an apocalyptic plague from a regular disease that isn't bubonic plague. That's the first time I've seen that. And I guess we did a very good job at preventing the spread into Salerno. That is a close call, but however, the infection rate over 50, that does cause some development to go down. Used to be 40, but it's still going to be going down. Especially when you look at the areas that got the worst of it. Especially in the areas of the papacy. One would think that God has cursed us. But they're resilient. Despite all this, they did recently build a large Christian monastery for the development growth, and among other buildings, and they do have hospices. You know, that's something we ought to consider, because, let me see. When this is finished, there is space for our buildings. We should consider building these, because I do not wish to see some little, development go down further due to diseases like that. If we ever see something like that again. I no longer feel ambitious about things. Long-term plan. Well, I'll be in debt for a while, but however, I will be a man of the people. Every single areas will have the control development growth go up much further. Over 150 fatalities now. But our income is good enough. I was an ambitious little boy, but now I don't feel as ambitious as I once was. So I think I'll be a more gentle kind of ruler. Most of the time. But when it comes to the idea of expelling minorities, I don't think that's in it in me. No. Because there are far other things to worry about. And don't forget, you gotta repay that loan at some point. That's another thing you gotta save your money on. Today on the council there was a major quarrel when said Nadia, that's my wife, harshly challenged my views and placed my authority on her. Yes, she has proceeded to demolish my argument in front of everyone. I coldly thought how I should address the matter.
Not me.
I would say, try to compromise, keeping the upper hand. So, because of my high diplomacy, I am calm and trusting. Yes, this should work. But failed in the diplomatic approach, though, so that'll hurt my prestige and the opinions of others. Sorry, politician. You got it. I'm not ending this episode until this smallpox goes away. Because it started in Sona. It began in Sona. It's here. And it's still infected. Which is in the area of Siena. Oh, you. We gotta get rid of him at some point. But for now, I'm just gonna keep raising my money till we repay that debt. And then after those debts are paid, then we're gonna save up money to go to the University of Salerno. Large minority there. Okay, it's almost there, but it does not appear to be any signs of, you know, ending anytime soon. But the text is blinking, so maybe there is an indication that it's starting to end sooner or later. Again, I'm just scared as hell that something like that, especially one that causes nearly 200 fatalities so far. Oh, back when you were but a little child, I always cherish those days, as my mother said, quite unprompted. Everyone comes rushing back. I know that my mother held a deep devotion in. While my father Sawdan lived, he loved me too furiously. It was he who heard my first words. He encouraged my mischief, my dressing up. I'm too late to think of Dylan. My gratitude only goes on. I'll just say, family, gratitude, and so on. Don't want to pick up that loyal trait because that decreases my intrigue much further. It's good enough. Yeah, family gratitude and all that crap. Creme de la creme. My enterprising marshal shared with me the idea that came up with the improvement of my less formal first son retinues. In a suggestion, Railroad told me that it would provide intensive theoretical knowledge to Hassan and their retinues over a period of 1 month, hoping to improve their prowess. Of course, given the nature of the subject at hand, the learning skill of each child is to be tested to see how effective the training can become. Now I'm facing decisions with a green light to train us, cost a significant amount of resources. 31? All your furs on less than 70 will have a chance of improving, influenced by their learning skill. Agreed. Go ahead. While my immediate family and close friends are here in Salerno, much of my kin is dispersed to where their own minds live. A family unit could help connect the next generation to their past. Grand stories about our dynasty, as well as funny anecdotes about getting into trouble in our youth, could provide a sense of belonging to the veterans, strengthening our bonds. Should I host my kin for an innovative? Of course, I would need to provide excellent food and entertainment once Ramadan ends, until they choose to depart, as well as gifts for the children. Send invitations. Be out of debt in 2 months, not to worry. I was eating some baklava as a snack while reviewing some documents. I forgot to wipe my hands before handling the budget. I got sticky baklava syrup all over it. That's unfortunate. Come on. It's almost well, it's over 2.5 years, but over here in Sona, where I'm pointing my mouse at, the effects rate was 100, but now it's 97. Maybe there's a chance it's finally away. The intense training is almost now complete. I can check my cadre of first and see how each one is improved. See them in action. At the pressing option, you can check out how much the first has improved. Well, let me see. Okay. Yep, it changed. It improved. We're delighted to receive a gift, you agree. Willingly and gratefully accept your invitation and shall attend it if you have faith. This is my Egyptian aunt. Shall we come in right over? Please, this expression of our delight. You want to spread much we shall attend your holy days. Alright, just don't go to that smallpox-ridden area. Alright, son of the Egyptian. There's a great gratitude to accept your kind invitation. We should shortly make our way through the country and maybe favored of your company for a 4th night. Wonderful. And this is Cousin Ibrahim. Know that we always remember you in our prayers, but should we agree that it would not benefit us to abandon our own subjects when they only wish to pay us homage? I'll say wonderful. Regardless. This area's been taken over. An independent entity. They defeated Sicily, but now it's facing a massive Sicilian Catholic uprising. And also pirates are raiding the area. Bashir, you fool! Oh wait, where's Bashir going? Towards Mecca for the university visit. Not the Hajj, but for the university. Well, why not come here? It's good now. Just dock here and don't go to no disease area. Okay? Infection rate was 97%, but now it's back to being 100 and so on. The hell? $200 fatalities. No. Sicilo-Arabic peasants moved to Cassano. Oh yeah, failed to notice that Salerno's back to under full control now. Now development is an issue. The keep is finished, but for future reference, build hospices. We've got room for improvement for all. And don't forget we also have the tax assessors for additional holding tax. Like if you wish to upgrade it further, well, you need the windmills. Maybe I should meditate in seclusion. Just stay here. It's something you should do every once in a while. Meditate. It doesn't end the seclusion. Yeah, yeah. No sign of letting up locally here. So at least it did not affect them badly, just only the immediate. So no, 100 still. Okay, from near and far, my guests arriving today, despite our preparations, confusion of horses, baggage trains, and overwhelmed servants, and excited children descend upon the road. Welcome, everyone. Dinner with mother. Or, yeah. I warmly welcome my brother Yared in my private chambers for a quiet dinner together. Looking forward to rekindling the friendship we shared together when we were young. Before I can offer his drink, though, door reopens and my mother walks in. Is there nobody worth sitting in the main hall? You sure not mind my company? Nibbling a grape, my mother turns to Yared with false premises. I never understood what my dear Sawdan ever saw in you. She was such a very sport, and I did not see the apple far from today. Mother! I joke with she. But that explains why I've not amounted to much. Hey, request an apology from your mother. Grudging apology makes the dinner tolerable. Morning ride. The day has dawned bright and clear. A day begging for a ride through the countryside. This would provide me an opportunity to spend some private time with one of my guests, away from the hustle and the gossip of the castle. Of course, whoever brings will be the envy of court today. A good friend would complement the day perfectly. I suppose that, while it would cloud my enjoyment, it might be wiser to try to end the quarrel. My cousin, Ibrahim. So, let's see what happens here. That feels invigorating as we leave the castle behind. The horses must feel it too, as they seem full of themselves and eager to run. A league or so out of town, we dismount to stretch our legs before the return trip. So, thank you for sharing this beautiful morning with me, exclaimed, hoping a receptive atmosphere. While we are kin, Ibrahim and I have never been close, though we do not carry the grudges against each other. We interact in a state of polite indifference, but what if I could find some common ground? Cicero advised a successful conversation requires letting the other person speak of subjects of mutual interest. I suppose I could try to discover what Ibrahim finds fascinating. So pray tell me, what is your favorite color? Cousin. I utterly bored him. Well, I'm sorry. Over the next few days, my visiting kin will be returning home. The peasants will return to their labor, and the castle will return to its routine. But not just yet. There's one last feast to be had. After entertaining for weeks, though, our stocks are not quite what they were. And there's still winter months to eat, so should nothing be spared for the occasion? Or would be respectful offering a sheep, lamb, and eggs. Concluding with havas, yogurts, and rare fruits suffice. How many ice sorbets are enough? Be generous, not extravagant. Because what we're dealing with these days. It's been going on for 2 years, and there's no signs of letting up of the Italian pox. I'm just glad that my city son isn't subjected to it, but I had to go into seclusion because I was too frightened because of what I was seeing of what's going on with this. Another fatality. And another one. Check the infection rate over where the place started. Oh, by the way, I never noticed this, but the areas that were affected, like you see the outbreak start, like remember, it's Sawdanid started 16th January. When you reach this area, it was 24th. On our end here, it was reached on April 24th. And it's about to be the 2-year anniversary that this disease has come here, causing development growth to decline, but not control. We're still in good control. So, Gravina to Acerenza. Let me see that. Alright. Retreating into privacy, my chairs begin an extended period of fasting and meditation. Unburdened by the trite concerns of everyday court life, I soon find myself spending more time just to join a simple pleasure. I'm glad I took the time to do this. Now it's the Siculo-Arabic majority. We got it all. It's all a shard. Which means whenever I want to, I'll expel them. But that'll be in 2 years' time. But I think I would pick up stress because I'm compassionate these days, so... Is it coming to an end, or am I being crazy at this point? Because I thought there might be some changes in there. I conclude my meditation. I'm back in business. Oh, it's sending. Look. It's beginning to dissipate. But not sauna where it began. But I'm still keeping an eye on the infection rate. So. World infections. Yep, it's starting to go down now. See that? It's ending. Just thank Allah that it did not go to Salerno. Only the other parts were infected, but not here. Not this city. I was struggling to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me. I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? Squint to try again. Legend showed a miracle with the aid of stone and glass. Even old men struggle with bad eyesight could read these. I require one of your assistants. I know the first perk I'm going to pick up. Because it's the reason why we spread the Siculo-Arabic culture in the first place. Scientific. For the innovations. In 6 years' time, we'll have urbanization. Approximately. Now I'm waiting for the infection rate to go down on our realm. doing? Good. Spread the culture here. Continuing that policy. Also, I should start swaying you, since you've been good to me. Should have done that earlier, but I was too, focused and got caught in this. The attention of it. But we'll end this episode soon, because we know for a fact now that, well, disease is finally going away. Slowly but surely. But not out of the woods yet. Because the infection rate there is not going down. Thus, development continues to decline. Because this is by far the worst crisis that Salerno has seen. We will bounce back from it. We're about to lose another development level. Very slow. So, yeah, you get the basic idea. Ladies and gentlemen, as we'll be ending the episode here. Oh, it's finally going away here, too. So, yeah, after 3 years of terrible smallpox outbreak, seems to be finally ending. And in the next episode, we will count the number of the fatalities of the last ones. So it seems that 243 is that number, as it's slowly going away now. So we'll continue in the next episode of what will come. So until then, so long for now.